Welcome back everybody, How To Tech Studio here with the best video that you need as soon as you are getting into Pokemon Go hacking. This is going to show you everything you need to know about how to hack safely, but also what you need to do. Even if you're a veteran, if you're brand new to this, anything, you need to watch this video, so stay tuned for all of it. If you are a loyal subscriber, thank you and welcome back. If not, hit that big red subscribe button and set up the notification bell, because as soon as we have new releases, you will then be notified for any videos that come out, all related to Pokemon Go and Pokemon hacking. So let's go ahead and look at the first three options that we're going to look through. I'm going to show you the best settings you are going to need for iSpoofer. Again, if you haven't already got it, check the links out in the description because they will work for you. Those methods, go ahead and get the hack and then come straight back here because this is what you're going to need to know. Then we're going to look at how to spoof safely, so looking at soft bans and the cooldown period you will need to know about. And thirdly, we'll look at the best locations and how to snipe specific Pokemon right at the end. So stay tuned for the whole video. Let's go ahead and go straight into the settings. So on the right hand side here, you will see a cog. Now, the speed is the first and most important thing at the moment. This is the speed that obviously you walk at. It's in kilometers an hour, and I like to have mine between sort of 24 and 26 kilometers an hour. This is fairly quick, but it means that Niantic doesn't think that you are either in a car or cycling about, so it's really good for hatching eggs. So mine's at 25.42 there. Anywhere between sort of 24 and 26 is the recommended version. Next up is Scan IV. Always have that on. If you're not activated, so if you haven't got the Pro membership, then you will get 10 free IV checks that tell you how strong that Pokemon will be out of 100. If you are activated or you want to be activated, please make sure you check out our giveaway videos. We always have giveaways for the iSpoofer Pro, and they will be in the description as well. Next up here is the enhanced throw. This needs to be on, and you can change which version of the catch you want. So I always have this on excellent, and then if I go ahead and try and catch this Magikarp here, for example, hopefully I don't miss it. So as you go ahead and catch it, no matter whether that was a good throw, a great throw, or an excellent throw, right at the end, as you will see, it will say equals excellent throw. So let's go ahead and have a look at this now. It said gotcha, and as you can see there, it says excellent throw right in the middle there. Okay, 100 XP. So again, it's a nice little boost there for any Pokemon that you're catching, and it doesn't matter if you actually get the excellent throw or not. So I would always have that on. Fast catch trick there is for the Pro spoofing version only, so I'm not going to look at that in this video. Catch result preview is really useful actually, and it shows you, as it just did before, whether you catch it before or it escapes or it flees before the actual animation happens. Here are some of the ones that you can do. If you hide the joystick and you can hold the joystick direction, again, they're really useful. I quite like dark mode, makes everything dark. And the incubator reminder, you should have that on as well, just to remind you when you need to hatch your eggs up. Nearby radar, again, you can have it on, but you can only use it in the iSpoofer Pro version. And the next part here is the spoofing location. So you can actually use the iSpoofer app without having to spoof your location. So if you do happen to go outside, for example, and you want to go on a walk normally, you can turn that off and use the app correctly. So that's always a good one. And the last one there I'm going to look at is the safe sign out. If you are using multiple accounts, make sure you use that safe sign out so that it isn't just running in the background and Niantic think that something messy is going on there. So let's go ahead on to number 2 part of this video, which is all about the cooldown and safe spoofing part. So if you're brand new to spoofing, you may have realized that if you then travel to, I'm in Pier 39 here, if I then travel to Paris in France and I tried to catch a Pokemon or spin a pokestop, it wouldn't work. Now, this is because of the current cooldown periods, as you can see on the screen there. If you travel a certain distance, you need to wait for the server to catch itself up, because it's like all of a sudden you're teleporting around the world. That's not realistic. So Pokemon Go have put that into place. So if, for example, you teleported to Paris, which is going to be more than 1,350 kilometers away, you would need to wait 2 hours before doing anything. If you didn't, you would then get a soft ban, and on the screen in front of you, you will see the type of bans here. So as you can see, a soft ban means that Pokemon flee all the time, you can't catch them, or pokestops don't spin. You also can't interact with gyms and raids and so on. Now, the soft ban is a soft ban. It only lasts for a maximum of about 2 hours, but sometimes it can also last for 24 hours. If you keep getting soft bans, that's when Niantic think that something's going wrong and they put a hard ban in place. And as you can see, there are 3 different types of hard ban, and the last one being a full ban. Obviously, you don't want to get that, so make sure that you know how to spoof safely. Use the cooldowns which were on the screen for the times, and I would always recommend to make it just 2 hours if you travel from place to place. If you're going to go and spoof actual Pokemon, so you're going to go and get coordinates and so on, then make sure you go and check the link out in the description, because that will show you where to get coordinates from and how to use the cooldown safely, but making sure that you do the steps correctly. Now, the next third most important part is locations. So on iSpoofer, the app itself, on the right hand side there, you will see a lightning bolt. If you click that, then click hotspots, these are the best locations that you can use in the world. And I always like to use Pier 39 San Francisco because there are so many Pokemon here, so many pokestops, so many raids and so on. That's my favorite place to go. But I know a lot of other people like various other places. Disneyland in California is a really good one. Union Square, San Francisco, Central Park, and so on. But these are all the best places to go to. If you really did use Google, for example, and you found a different one, you can use that lightning bolt again, and you can type actual coordinates in there, longitude and latitude coordinates, and you would then spoof straight to that place. Again, making sure that you understand the soft ban and cooldown periods that we just previously discussed. Make sure that you follow these steps, because this will really help you spoof safely and catch Pokemon and enjoy spoofing and hacking. So make sure that you follow these steps. Use those settings that we talked about. Make sure you understand how soft ban and cooldown periods work. Again, I will have links in the description on how to do those, and find your coordinates as well. Make sure you check out our next video, which will explain how to snipe exact Pokemon using exact coordinates. See you all very, very soon.